end up at the time using two companies. That's two separate companies. Why, I hear you ask? Well, I, at the time, thought it was the best thing to do. So I got them online and I started broadcasting, and I thought to myself, well, I need a website. Where can I get a website from? So the same company that obviously supplied the servers, broadcast servers, did website servers as well. At the time, I was using the free websites, which in the end became very, very slow and horrible. Because the more stuff you put on a website, the slower it becomes. Admittedly, I did need help to rebuild the site, but now I've got the confidence to do that myself, and I built the website through this free website builder, and the website was online. The only thing was, as I say, it became slow, and a lot of the themes that I had on the website were, you had to have a brand logo, and trust me, they are not easy to find. So I managed to find and create some free ones, but then I had this bright idea of using the Creative Cloud system, Photoshop. As you'll see on the page, at Mega Radio UK's page, you'll see quite different variations of logos, and you'll see how the logos have changed over time. So once the website was built, I was able to put my content on there, and then it was time for an upgrade. I'll tell you the tools I used after some more music. Keep it locked, and welcome along to the birthday show. Oh, what a tune to play on the birthday show. This is Mega Radio UK 10 years of, or should I say, 10 years of Mega Radio UK. However you want to say it, that's exactly what it is. So, what tools did I use to create the new website for Mega Radio UK? Well, I used a program or a script called WordPress. And yes, it's good in some ways, but you do have to be careful. It needs constantly updating. Why does it need updating all the time? Well, it needs updating because of basically hackers. And yes, it has happened to me. It has happened to me more on one or more, that's better, occasions. I had to get a new server. Did it cost me anything? No, because of the fact that it had been hacked. They did this free of charge. Once the website had been built, I could then put all of my content on there. The question I hear you ask again, well, how do you get listeners? Well, the listeners come from directories. Where do I find those directories? You'll find these if you type into a search engine internet radio directories, and there is a list of them, and some of them are free of charge, but some of them you will have to pay to have a higher ranking in their directory and grab more listeners. Yeah, I know. This is something I didn't actually do because I didn't feel it was appropriate. So if you do want a request, all I need you to do is go to the Facebook page right now and let me know what you want to hear. There we go. That is a sung jingle. Now, with these, there are many companies out there that will do your sung jingles. But, again, if you are on a budget, then I would advise to stick with the lower end of the spectrum of jingle companies. Two companies, well, three of the companies that I've used in the past have been pretty good, and the jingle that you just heard has come from Audio Suites, and I have been working on many packages with Audio Suites, and I have to say their audio is absolutely fantastic. And the other one I've used in the past is a company called Music Radio Creative. Again, they're pretty good. I do like them, and I've actually been quite a long time customer of theirs, and that is where I get my demos that I told you about at the beginning of the show. That is where I get them produced. Now, I've got a big thank you to a voiceover guy who delivered me some audio yesterday, and I tell you something, the quality of the audio was absolutely fantastic. I've worked with him for 10 years on projects. That's a long time. And I tell you something, I thanked him for all his voiceovers, and I tell you something, he actually said thank you for all the hard work and all the work I had given him over the 10 years. So I'm actually getting close to the end of the story of Mega Radio UK. There's just one more thing I'd like to tell you about, and I'll tell you after the next track. So stand by, and I'll get one on for you in a couple of seconds. Right. Yeah, I know. It's a long night. So here we go. I think I'm still waiting for that star to fall. Although, having said that, I think it's already fallen on me. Because, really, if you think about it, I am the star of the show. I just want to throw that one in for a little gag. So what I wanted to let you know was a couple of years down the line was I found out that one of the companies offered app design. So I thought I'd go and ask them for an app. Pretty simple. Yes,